Now let's take a look at the distinct clause. The distinct clause is a clause that gets added within the select statement to a column list, to one or more columns, that pulls out distinct data. And you can exchange distinct for all, which pulls all duplications as well as unique values, and all is actually the default as well. So let's go into the manual quickly and find Control Select. There we go. Hit select and it gets there. Control F, D-I-S-T-I-N-C, distinct. Okay, it calls it a keyword. Oracle calls distinct a keyword, not a clause. Here's the section on it. It tells you you want to return one copy of a row set that may have duplicates in it. Let's go and take a look at an example. First of all, this is not a good example. I'm looking for a duplicate item in a table. I know that I've got lots of cities, or I've potentially got duplicated cities in the venue table, assuming that I have more than one venue in a city. Big cities probably have more than one venue. So let's check this out and run this. And as we can see, we have duplications of city, 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 city. I'm only looking at the IDs here. So now let's use the default select all and do this, hit return and control. And again, it gives me the dupes. Now let's do distinct. And as we can see, we've gone from lots of ones to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So now we've got unique city rows. Now let's go to another table. Let's go to the category table. In fact, what we want to do first is we actually want to do this to begin with. We want to select it without the distinct values. Let's take this here, copy this here, down to here, category parent name from category. We will have duplicated parents, right? Because alternative rock, comedy, country, folk and blues are all included in the category concerts on this particular table. This is the category ID 1. This is the parent for these things here, 1, 1, 1, 1. I could have made that a little bit better, but I've basically divided up between different types of shows. Now let's look at all the data in the show table. There's lots of duplication in here because this is towards the bottom of the hierarchy, if not at the bottom. As we can see here, we have duplications on category ID, act and venue, 1, 2, 3. Let's go and pull those 3 columns so we have something to work with. Category ID, act ID, and show ID. Hit return on that, and we should still have these duplications. Oh, we shouldn't have done the show, it should be the venue ID. So category 12, act, venue. We have duplications obviously there. Now, let's take a copy of this query and let's simply go to here. In fact, what I actually want to do is keep this in here so we can put it into the work file for you. I'm going to go and push the distinct into there. Control Enter to run it. And as you can see, we've got duplicates on category, and hang on a second. What it's done is it's actually resorted it. What I would like to do is make sure that this is vanished. This duplication. Category ID 12, act ID, venue. So let's do this. Well, we could do it an easy way. Order by. We'll get into the order by clause, and we want to look at the category, the first column, the second column, and the third column. So I want to find 12, 1, 33. And what we'll have here is 12. There we go, bingo. There's only one row like that. So we could also put a where clause in there to verify that, but it's sorted by category, it's sorted by act, and it's sorted by venue. So we've got a distinct record there. So that's distinct running against multiple columns, showing you that you've got unique values. Here's another example down here, but before that I actually think I'm going to copy these examples into the script file so that we can preserve them for you. and you can run them yourself against a home database if you really want to. Here's another example. Let's go back to the example with the thing where we chopped out everything but the first name or the first word in the name of each city. Let's go back to here, just we can orient you as to what we're actually doing here. Chopping out the first word. This one has L, it's split at the space. This one has just a single word, so it chops it all out. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to apply distinct to pull unique values of the result of this expression. Note that distinct is applied to the result of the substring, not the name or the end string or anything within that expression, just the full result of the expression. Hit return, and there you can see we have null, Ronhurt, center something, south, blah 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 blah. And if I went and put the name back in here, it would actually not find distinct anymore, because distinct is applied to both columns. And now you can see we've got null duplicated again. That's how you use distinct, and that's what it's for. Bear in mind that distinct does an internal sort on a query, so reading large data sets with really large tables can take a long time to run.